Hey guys, good morning. This is Srini Daddy from Daddy Crypto. Yeah, it's been a while. I've probably over a week now. I've not done, or 2 weeks now. I've not done a video. So some of you have been asking. Yes, I've been very busy uh, with a lot of things going on, traveling, work, and so I thought I'll catch up and do a quick video on what's going on with the cryptos, markets, stocks, and we'll go from there. Okay. So bear with me as we go through that. It's a beautiful day out today. Um, it's in 70s, high 70s, close to 80s. So let's see what's going on in the marketplace. Okay. So you guys know my site. It's daddycrypto.com. It brings you to this Facebook page. I've updated it a couple of hours back. Before that, let's look quickly at what's the live pricing of Bitcoin. It's around 8,300. Close to 8,000. It's between 8,250 and 400. Okay, I'll explain what's going on with Bitcoin pricing, but that's where that is. And the live pricing here is Bitcoin 9281, Bitcoin Cash around 1400. Ethereum around 680 and Litecoin around 150. Okay, so back to the site. You guys know that if you have not liked the site yet, do that so you get my updates. Message me if you are really serious about investing in any one of these so I can give some tips and advice. But it's not a financial advice. You need to make your own decisions. So if you are in the US, this is probably more relevant to US. Watch this video about what's going on with the bank rates and all the good stuff. This lady, she's very good in what she does, especially in the gold and banking, interest rates, and all the good stuff. So, okay. So this I updated this morning. So let's quickly go through this. I know some of you are from India, so I will see if I can do a Sensex 1-2. Okay, so this is where Dow Jones is. Dow Jones is I think from the last time we met, we talked about the drop it's having. So it did drop to 23,000, and in the last few days is between 20. I would call this, not a significant gain. It's in the stock market world, it's called dead cat bounce. When it has a free fall, it needs to go up a bit, especially institutional buyers, and then it'll come down, right? So the next, I would think the next step would be 23. So you can see the ascending, right? So when it descends, it will follow similar pattern. So then it may drop down here, then come down. So it will take stepped approach. So that's where Dow Jones is. Okay, the overall trend is downturn. Okay. Right now it could be sideways, a little up, but overall is downtown. It will come back to support levels depending on what else is going on in the global economy and all the other things going on, political, geo. That's not as favorable to those stocks. Okay. Let me see. So that gold. Gold generally spikes when stocks are not necessarily at its best. So in 2012, gold spiked to $1,900, $2,000. Then when stocks were lower, it was around 1,800. And as the stock market was getting pumped with in the 2012 time frame, gold came down to from 1,800 all the way till 1,100. So 2015-16 was the low points for gold. Then it went up in 17. Again, it came down because the stock market was going up. So now you can see that since last few days, gold has gone up from 1260 to 1350. It has potential to further go up. Okay, so this is kind of the resistance. If it shoots beyond this, then you can see gold going a lot higher. Okay, if stock market kind of comes down, then obviously gold will go take off. Okay, so gold and Bitcoin are kind of hedges to stock market. So the traditional investors go into gold and silver, and more of the newer technology millennials, they don't buy gold or silver, they'll buy cryptos. Okay, so that's this is what is called as volatility index, VIX. This is traded in Chicago as a in the futures market. VIX is how volatile the economy is and the market is. So if there is, as you can see in 2009, when there was the market crash and economy crashed, the volatility index was close to 80. 100 is the max. So like on a scale of, it was 8 out of 10. And then it came down gradually as the markets improved, and there was the banks were rescued, and then slowly again in 2010 it went up, and in 12 it went up. Then between 12 and 16 it was kind of pretty much under 25, which is like life is good, everything, global economy is good, everyone is buying, there's no concerns, everyone has jobs. So that's what this was between 2000, I would say 12 through 2016. Then in 2016, the volatility index again spiked up because of some certain Brexit, and global economy was not necessarily, really doing well at that point of time. And then it again calmed down in 17 and 18, and now you can see since March and April, it has touched 37 and it is touching these trying to cross this, right? So 2018 so far in March, April has not been really as positive from a uncertainty standpoint. So as this volatility index goes up, the stocks will come down, okay? Or other way around. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the global market. That's what this is telling us, okay? So these are the leading indicators. When you see this, you will see the drop in stocks and gold goes up, okay? History proves that. So yeah, I do have a Bombay Stock Exchange. So Bombay Stock Exchange did come down earlier till like 33 or 32.5, but again it's bounced back. Again, in the stock market world, it's called dead cat bounce. I as you can see, it did a I would call it a stepped approach. So it is very unlikely that it would go up. I've been following the Indian news too. I don't think there's anything in the Indian news that shows that with all the banking scams and all the so much of negative news and corruption and all that stuff going on in India, I think it will come down, okay? It may come down to this level, which is 31, okay? Before it bounces back. So between 34, it may come down again. It won't come like a straight line like this. It could, but highly likely it will come till 32, go up a little bit, come down to 31. It'll come down to here, and if there is further, because there's some support here, as you can see, this is the line of support, first line of support. It'll stop here, then it'll go a little and it'll stop here, okay? And if it does fall, then there's no support till here. So if it falls, if Sensex falls below 31, then the next level of support is 26. Okay, it takes time. I mean, from going from 34 to 26, you're talking of a couple of months. Okay, so it'll move in like thousands of points in a week or so. Unless it's a bad day, then it can drop over 1,000 points in one day. Okay. Again, Sensex is a lagging indicator. What I mean by that is it'll follow what Dow Jones is doing. I don't think, I think this is hype in India. I don't think, so it is more because of the global economy. And as the global economy is doing good, then India would do good. And as you saw, the global economy, especially Dow, crashed, and at the same time India crashed, okay? If India was really strong, then it would not have done this. So India is a lagging indicator. Dow is the leading indicator in global stocks. It will drop. I would think probably UK is the leading indicator, but I think Dow Jones is not. Track of Dow, because Dow is that. So crypto is really doing well. All cryptos in green. This is just in one day. So from 2% to 20%. it's going up from the low. So this was my earlier one. So on 26th it touched a low of 78 and now it's 9495. So this is really good for Bitcoin, and I'll cover that in a moment. So this was from earlier today, like I mentioned. Or was this yesterday? This was yesterday. Yesterday was also a good day. You can see all the greens between 5% to 15%. Good time to get into Bitcoin. As you can see, Jack Dorsey, he expects Bitcoin to be the world's single currency in 10 years. I know in India there's still a struggle about Bitcoin, but I don't know why Indian government is so behind on everything. They probably are worried about banks. We know for sure that Indian banks don't, and they will be stuck with no cash. Especially they siphoned off so many thousands and thousands of crores to these big guys that the banks are now running out of cash in India. That's why they're stopping the cryptos, because that will further be a drain on the cash. Okay, that's what it is. And here is the live pricing of Bitcoin at 993. Very good. This was the low point of a Bitcoin in March, where it touched 6-7, but it has been on around that 6 and 7 for like 15 days. So that is a very good support, and since then it's been taking off. So it should touch the next level of resistance is 11. Okay, so technically it has touched 9.7, so it should go and touch 11. There's nothing that is there from a resistance standpoint between where it is now till 11, and I'm pretty positive. I need to run, go to a temple. My wife is calling me, so I will quickly wrap this up. Ethereum doing good. Ethereum at close to 700 again. Bitcoin is like Dow Jones. It's the leading indicator. If Bitcoin goes up, everything will go up. Bitcoin comes down, everything will come down. Okay, so cryptos is Bitcoin is the leading indicator because it is the driver, just like Dow Jones is the driver for the stocks. Okay. So it's been a short one, but I thought I'll do a quick one. If time permitting, I'll do one later today or tomorrow. Okay. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye.